Hey kids, Mr. Glenn here. Hope you are well. Now, behind me, you will see that we are in Google Slides. Now, Google Slides actually helps us to use layers in a way that maybe you're not aware of. It also allows us to use different types of color, custom styles, custom colors, custom hues, custom things, gradients, which are things where the color starts at one end and then builds its way to another color at the other end. And you can have them all the way in between as well, which gives us quite a creative angle into building images inside Google Slides. So inside my original one, we're going to make it look a bit like this. Okay, so we have to do a thing called a page setup. So inside your workbook, I have got an image here just for your teachers as well, that allows us to find where this actually is. So where are all of these controls? So let's go and have a look around our page first and see what it is that we need and what it is that we don't need. So to begin with, we probably don't need these boxes. So you can click on these and you can hit delete and you can highlight them and they can just be removed. Okay. Another way you can do this is by hitting this little option triangle here underneath, and you've got all your general styles here, your formatting in this box. So I can go and make a new blank one, and then I can right click and delete the other one. Now, if you're on an iPad, you will need to long press, I think, on here, and if you're in Safari or Edge on your iPad, you can do this exactly the same, but you just need to go and long press. Unless, of course, you've got a mouse and you can right-click as well, so you can use a mouse on your iPad as well. So I'm going to go and delete that, and it's the same process, so you end up with a blank page. Okay. At the moment, it looks like widescreen, so it looks like your monitor or most monitors. Your iPad is in an orientation called 4:3. Inside your laptops, mostly they're 16:9. What we want to do is get out of that screen mode and go into what's called a print mode, because we want a piece of art at the end of this, and we want this artwork to reflect what it is we're going to print. Okay, so going to File, and then we're going to go to Page Setup. Okay, you can see immediately it says there Page Setup. It's by default is 16:9. So you can go into here, and there is what I'm talking about. Standard 4:3, which is your iPad pretty much, or widescreen, which is when you go to the cinema, sometimes it's 16:10. If we go to custom, we can go and change this into A4. Okay. So when we go to custom, we can go and change this by pixels, points, and what have you. And so what we want is an A4 setup. Okay. Now, to know what A4 sizes are, now you can see I've started to put in 21 centimeters because I kind of know already. But you can go and search up, you can just search up A4 print sizes or A4 sizes here. And you can see that A4 is 21 centimeters by 29 centimeters, 29.7. Okay. So we can go into here, we go to 29.7. Let's go to our art book, 29.7. by 21 centimeters. Okay, let's go and check that out and see what it looks like. We hit apply, and you can see that it is in this orientation. Now this is landscape, and that is fine. You can have that if you want that orientation. You can change this later on, but you'll see that your pages completely swap around inside slides. So if I go to page setup, I can swap these over. So I can go 21 by 29.7. and then apply that, and I've now got that portrait style, which is what I want. So this is totally up to you, which orientation you want. Go into File, Page Setup, and you can change it into print mode based on your search. If you want to check it out, you can go to A3 if you want. You can see it's 29.7 by 420. Okay, so get your print sizes ready into a custom setup, and I will see you in the next clip.